What if I were to tell you a trailer just dropped by one of the best directors in the business and no one noticed? Well, it just did. And I noticed. The French Dispatch is Wes Anderson's newest project and set to release on July 24th, 2020. It's his return to live action for the first time since 2014 with Grand Budapest Hotel. The Academy Award for Best Picture. I don't know. You hear about it? I don't know. Oh, lordy, am I excited. Personally, Wes Anderson is easily one of my favorite directors. He's one of those guys that you can count on. Every time a movie comes to your theaters by him, you know it's going to be an absolute home run. I go all the way back to his first stuff, Bottle Rocket, Rushmore. It's just dialogue based, two people, very low budget, and it kills because it's hilarious. The writing is so fucking funny. And he does that every movie from there on out, and they get progressively better. So I expect nothing but the highest for this one. So obviously you can expect The French District to be as funny as we can expect from him. And you can tell by the way they sculpt the trailer with lines like these.
I want to buy it.
It's not for sale.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Just try to make it sound like you wrote it that way on purpose.
But the real story of this movie, besides Wes Anderson's return to live action, is this cast. Looking at this cast is like the first time I saw my father's penis. You know, like, my God, does that thing ever end? You guys get it. Check out this satanic amount of talent. From the top, you got Saoirse Ronan, Timothy Chalamet, Elizabeth Moss, Lea Seydoux, Willem Dafoe, Benicio del Toro, Edward Norton. You got the Darjeeling crew back together. You got Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody, Jason Schwartzman. I think you're getting the picture. It actually keeps going. There's a handful of other names I could continue to read, but that was plenty to get my point across. Bill Murray, Henry Winkler, Frances McDormand, Liev Schreiber, Tilda Swinton. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Deadass, probably the deepest cast I've ever seen in my whole life. It's also kind of cool because it feels like a passing of the torch, from a generation of Ben Stiller and Gwyneth Paltrow to this new Saoirse Ronan, Timothy Chalamet. So yeah, I just already like these actors, these young ones. And so now the fact that they're starring in a Wes Anderson film, there is nothing I can do. I'm going to love them for the rest of my life, I suppose. I've been a little bit nervous, I guess, about the future of cinema, but I think I can now safely put it in the hands of Saoirse Ronan and Timothy Chalamet and whatever offspring they're able to create. It all happens so fast. So it looks like this plot centers around a newspaper or magazine called The French District from X amount of years ago, founded by Bill Murray. The trailer says, it's the subject of...
On the subjects of world politics, the arts, high and low, and diverse stories of human interest.
Now, the trailer doesn't give away too much. It's very confusing, actually, but it does do this thing where it says story number 1, story number 2, story number 3.
We take as the...
So I'm wondering if it'll be multiple individual stories that hopefully tied together. Kind of seems like it due to the deep cast, probably. And it better tie together in the end because I was pissed at the end about Buster Scruggs by the Coen brothers. What the heck was up with that? They didn't tie it together at all. It was like 4 or 5 stories that didn't tie together at all. I don't know. I was actually pissed. So if Wes Anderson does this, I could be really upset with him. But I don't think so. I got faith in Wes. Regardless, it looks like pretty epic stories centered around a mentally ill Benicio del Toro.
Certainly loud.
Naked Timothy Chalamet.
I'm naked.
And a seductive Saoirse Ronan.
Shut up.
That's kind of all you get from the trailer, but you can tell that you're going to get the trademark awe-inspiring Wes Anderson cinematography.
Team wreck, but right for his people.
Buck J. Hobby.
The man receives high praise, and that comes with high expectations. I'm expecting around a 9.1 from this one. Certainly doable based on his past work and this cast. Go see this one out in theaters, because his movies never do the numbers in the box office that they deserve. I'm always amazed by that. So... we'll see. I think this is going to be one worth seeing. I'm excited.